Hi guys, it's me Paula and welcome back to my channel. This is a different type of video just tonight. So my cat's just come in. It's a different type of video. It's not going to be a beauty video or anything tonight. This video is about things that I've bought, just a little bit of a show of a little haul of stuff I bought for my kids to do just in case the school's closed. Now, like a lot of moms, of course, we're scared of the coronavirus and the damage it's doing in the country to people, and it's devastating. Also, being the idea of having your kids home for 4 months, which is what they're saying is maybe going to happen, is also a little bit terrifying too, because you're thinking, what are you going to do for 4 months with your kids at home when chances are a lot of the holidays will be cancelled, the places to take your kids, maybe like museums and things, might be cancelled. And also as well, if they're off school for 4 months, what is going to happen with education? Are they just going to be trying to go on the Xbox all day, which I know my son would probably want to do. So I think what's going to happen is, I'm a teacher, and my sport for learning teacher. I worked, 2 days a week as a sport for learning teacher. I'm not 100% sure what's exactly going to happen, but I reckon often most schools now have things like Google Classrooms, so I reckon that what might happen, and I'm not saying I know for definite, but my guess would be that there would be homework sent onto Google Classrooms for pupils to complete at home. So I doubt you'll be completely, out in the dark, not knowing what to do. Some parents are very, very confident about providing work for children to do. And most people probably wouldn't be. Most people would be like, oh, I don't, where do I start? Especially when it's things like primary and it's teaching, like learn to read and write and things like that, and maths. But I'm sure, the teacher will be providing lessons on Google Classrooms to help parents, or some other kind of format, sending work home, I'm sure. Like I say, I don't 100% know that. That is probably my best guess. I don't think they're going to leave children with, for 4 months with no work to do or anything. But also as well, you're at home, you've got things to do as well. You've got your washing, your cleaning, your cooking, preparation. Maybe you're working from home yourself. There'll be a lot of mums and dads working from home too. So it's unfeasible that you can be sitting there being their teacher for the whole day, which it's just not going to happen. So obviously there's looking for things to entertain the children. Obviously we do all have, as mums, stuff in the house like paints and Lego and various other stuff, the craft type things for the kids to do. But I thought I'd buy a couple of other things because, having a couple of new things to look forward to might be, good to help distract the kids at certain points of the day if we can't go out. Going out in the garden, I'm sure is going to be okay, and going to parks and things, but you know what I'm saying. So I'll show you a couple of things that I bought for the kids, if and I'm sure we are going to probably get, I'm sure the schools will get closed at some point. I think we're all just waiting for it to happen. So I bought my daughter, I'll show you what things I got. Amazon's brilliant. I love Amazon. I know there's people have issues with Amazon and whatever, but it's for mums and dads, sometimes it's great, or anyone, just to be able to order something online and get it the next day. And I was thinking I need to, I wasn't sure what's going to happen to the postal service or whatever, so I thought I'll get these things now. So I've got my little girl this Play-Doh set, and she loves doing hair and like on her dolls and everything, and she also loves crafts and various other things. And I think this was reduced to £10 on Amazon, and it was I think it was reduced from like 23 or something. So if you're looking for something online at the moment, that might be an option. And because I've got Amazon Prime, I didn't pay delivery, so you can put the Play-Doh in, it comes out, probably makes a mess of your carpet, etc, etc, but then you can do the little hair things. Okay, the next thing I got my little girl to do, because my little boys on their downtime, they probably will have other things that they like to do. My little boy loves his Lego. My other little boy loves he likes making little animation things on his phone, that type of thing. But my little girl, she's only 4. She's a lot more intense trying to find things for her to do. So this is quite a lot of this stuff's actually for her more than my boys. I have a couple of books and things on order for them as well. But anyway, so create a fairy garden. My boys really like Games Workshop. I don't know if you know Games Workshop. It's like a battle strategy game thing where you paint like little, you get an army, it could be like elves or dwarves, whatever, and you paint it and you battle people. So they love painting up their armies and things like that. So they might like to do that as a craft thing. And I thought, what will my little girl do? Because Games Workshop stuff's quite expensive. I can't really give her the boys' stuff to paint because there might be an argument there with the boys. So I've got her a fairy garden, and I thought she could make a fairy garden to go out, and there's bits that I think you can kind of set up, and I think you might be able to paint some stuff as well, and she can put that in the garden, which will be quite cute. My middle son, he loves making things, and so I got him this mag formers. And this was again reduced, actually. I think it was to £20, I think, but it was reduced from about 35, which I thought was quite a good deal. He does have some other mag former bits, so he doesn't have the car one, so I thought he could maybe build that and make things, and my little girl could maybe help him. You know, he's really good. My middle son's really good with my little girl, with his sister. My older one's, you know, okay, he's good with her, but he gets a bit bored, and he's like, you know, I'm 11, not interested now, I'll go off and do my own thing. But my middle son, who's 9, he's really good at sort of doing stuff like playing with his little sister and helping her build stuff with her Duplo and everything. So I thought that would be really good for him to play with, and maybe Alicia could join in. Another thing I got for both boys to play with is a secret decoder, and it's a deluxe activity set by Melissa and Doug. I love, if you're really into craft, if your kids are really into crafts and things, you probably heard of Melissa and Doug. Melissa and Doug's awesome. They do lots of different things, but my boys are really into like puzzles and things, so I thought this would be quite a good thing for them. I mean, Melissa and Doug tend to do more for like the younger ones, but I thought this would be quite good for like the older ones, that they could so it's be a super sleuth, crack the codes, complete the puzzles, solve dozens of mini mysteries. Your spy kit contains activity books, sticker sheets, decoder wheels, colour change markers, invisible ink marker, and a seek and find lens. So I thought that'd be quite good, especially for my middle son, but I think my older son might be quite interested in doing that as well. For all of them, because I think my older son might even like join in with this, because he does like sand art. I don't know if you've ever seen sand art. So basically you get piles of sand and you get these little things, and you peel off the stickers bit by bit, and then you can pour the sand on and stick the residue into, like, I don't know, a bowl, and then it makes the pictures. And honestly, they can do this for about an hour or so. It's really good. I think this was only about £2-3. It's from I got it on Amazon, but also they do it in Baker Ross as well. That's where the company's from. Baker Ross is an awesome craft site. If you don't know it, they do crafts, all types of crafts, from glass painting to stencils to stickers, everything, card making. We use it a lot actually at school. We order a lot from Baker Ross. They do, but because they do a lot of theme things, like say if you're doing Chinese New Year, they'll do a lot of Chinese New Year things, or Christmas projects, Easter project stuff. So this is quite good to go on Baker Ross website if you want a lot of really, and they're really reasonable price. Everything's always about £2, £3 for stuff on Baker Ross. So if you're really looking for a bunch of stuff for the kids to do if they get signed off, then Baker Ross website's great. But you can sometimes get Baker Ross stuff on Amazon too. So I've got this llama kit crafted, lovely llama sand art, and they've got magnets at the back, so once they finish it they can stick it on the fridge. But this was really cheap. It was like £2.50, £3 I think actually. Another thing I got to teach a little bit of like problem solving, I got from a little girl spinning gears, and I thought her brother could help her with that as well. So you take all these off and then they try and put them together to make it like, you know, like you can spin it. I thought it would be good for hand-to-eye coordination and things. It says put the gears into the fixed axis by matching the outline printed on the base. The gears the same size are exchangeable to make different combinations. I thought they would quite like doing that. The last couple of things I got were both for my little girl, and again this is oh gosh, this is from Melissa and Doug. Both of these are from Melissa and Doug. I do love Melissa and Doug. Melissa and Doug, Dejeko is a good one. DJ ECO, DJ ECO Digeco, I think that's how you pronounce it. They're very good, especially if you've got older, like slightly older children who are maybe like sort of between the age of 5 and 10, and they do a lot of like foil pictures, sand pictures, a lot of craft things like building things, making things out of paper, origami, and it's all very beautiful and beautiful things they produce. Again, I think for older ones, because I think like the younger ones can kind of find them a little bit tricky. That's, you know, the Digeco stuff. But anyway, but the Melissa & Doug I think is good, and they're very good for younger ones too. So this is a sticker pad, and it says make a meal sticker pad. My little girl loves stickers, and they're, you know, you get like little pictures of plates and little, you make your meal out of the stickers. I thought it'll give her something to do if the boys were doing like some schoolwork or something like that. And then something she loves is dressing up dolls, and this is a 60-piece, and you get like the 2 doll things, and you get like little outfits to put on them. So, you know, she does have like these sticker books for dolls, like with the you know, like I keep forgetting the name of the company that does it, but you get like pictures of, and you like fashion models, and you stick the stickers on. But she finds it quite tricky to peel them herself. So if I was busy doing some schoolwork with the boys, then you know, it gives her something to be able to do without me having to sit there peeling the stickers off for her. At that point. So that's a couple of things that I've got for my kids, for the in case they do get the schools closing. Yeah, so if you've got any other ideas of either things that we can get, or if you've got other ideas of like projects or craft things that you're doing with your kids, or any other suggestions, you know, great, drop some comments down below. And you know, as a community, like, you know, I mean, I know my platform is really small, but you know, even as a little community that we're on here together, that we can maybe support each other through this, and you know, give each other ideas of what we're doing with our kids, and you know, like different suggestions. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.